What's going on to you Scorpios out here? Hope y'all having a great day. So let's get into it. So for you Scorpios, you have the Judgment, the Knight of Cups, and then you have the Queen of Pentacles. I am using the Mermaid Tarot deck for this reading here as the main board. That is wild. Okay. You also have the Six of Cups, right? You already know what that means. Let's get into it. So these four cards right here for you Scorpios speaks to how it is that a person that you Scorpios wanted really messed up. And they know that. But that's kind of how stupid they are. Not because I'm saying that or trying to, hurt anybody's feelings, but their ego got them in a real messed up situation. And I'll explain why. The Judgment, the Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles speaks to how it is that basically they got caught up in their own proudness. They got caught up in their own ego. When you Scorpios are trying to talk to them, trying to say something, trying to find out more about them, who they are, they brushed you off big time. You weren't seen as individuals that they respected. And especially in today's world, respect is very extreme in the sense that when people choose that you have to earn their respect, they conflate human decency with extra respect, meaning that respect where you admire them, you want to hang around them, you want to be in a relationship with them. They conflate that, which is basic human decency. If you bump into somebody, say excuse me, right? You didn't mean to bump into them, excuse me. You go on about your business, right? You show them common courtesy and respect, right? And that kind of game, that kind of thought process really has a lot of people looking stupid because the way that they make it seem like they have to be romantically attracted to you in order for them to listen to good information. That's the stupidity in it, right? Like, how some people are, my dear Scorpios, where a person, and I've seen it myself plenty of times, where I would have been talking to somebody and they have this mentality of, because they're not romantically interested in me, right? Quote unquote, they're not romantically interested, whatever that is. They didn't want to listen to anything that I had to say, even if it made sense, even if it was good, which is stupid because only an idiot, only a person who isn't going to be taken seriously is going to be so extreme in that ideology, right? The idea that because I'm not romantically interested in you, I am not even going to listen to nothing that you have to say, even when what you're saying to me really does make sense and it could value me if I knocked off the ego a little bit and I actually listened for 2 seconds for what it is that you had to say and took it seriously and at the least considered it. I've seen that far too often where I was the person who was on the receiving end of that, right? Where because they wasn't attracted to me, I was telling them about making their own books. I was talking to them about, creating their own empire, their own ecosystem, right? Because while they're broke, while they're flat broke, they're trying to figure it out. And they out here, they looking for money. I'm okay, cool. Why don't we do it the correct way, right? Why don't we start off correctly? Because they wasn't attracted to me, quote unquote, according to them, right, from their words, even though that was hogwash, they didn't want to listen to anything that I had to say. And it's that mentality is why it is I'm talking about it. That mentality is the same kind of mentality that you Scorpios was facing. This hyper prideful, hyper egocentric, solipsistic, stupid mentality. And that mentality got them caught up. Something vicious, something bad, because the Six of Cups, they coming back, right? They're the same ones that ignored you, Scorpios. They're the same ones that didn't want to listen to anything that you Scorpios had to say. They wouldn't even look at you in the street, right? If you were crossing the street, right? They're everywhere where you pop up. But if they see you in the street, they don't even look at you. They try their hardest not to look at you. You got a lot of, this is why it is that I keep saying that there's a lot, and I'm glad that more people are starting to actually use it and it's starting to get out there. Good. I want it to be used and get out there. There is a lot of short yellow bus people. There is, because the way that people think, the mentality is stupid. The foundation of it, the actual foundation of it is stupid. The mentality that you don't listen to what a person has to say because you're not attracted to them. How does that work? And this is why you'll have people who are dummies, who are slow, right? Short yellow bus. Are you attracted to every single person who you interact with on a daily basis? And furthermore, even at work, whatever it is that you Scorpios may do, right? Construction, whatever you do, right? You're at the job. Do you have to be attracted to everybody on your job? You see how stupid it is? You see why it is that I say that there are a lot of people, fam, who are on that short yellow bus. Because when you really understand it and you make heads or tails of it, it looks stupid because it is stupid. What kind of an idiot only wants to, okay, you Scorpios may not be the most attractive person to them, right? They don't see you as being attractive. So does that mean that they just decided now to stay away from you and not listen to anything that you Scorpios had to say ever? That's such an idiotic mentality to have on their part, anyone to have. And look at their goofy behinds now, the Six of Cups and the Nine of Cups. They think that they're going to come back and talk to you and butter you Scorpios up, right? Give you compliments or talk nicely to you. And that's going to make up for the fact that they're jerks. How they disrespected you was so deep because what they said with their actions was it, because of the fact that you're not conspicuously attractive to them, which is open for interpretation, because I find Scorpios to be very attractive. That's why I've dated a couple of Scorpios. Well, one, but a person who has Venus in Scorpio. So Scorpio energy was around for those two. But the whole attraction piece in on itself is open for interpretation. Why? It depends on who finds you attractive. So this ideology that a person has to be attractive to every single last person in the world, that is stupid and short yellow bus. I'm not talking about you. That's my dog over there. See? That is stupid and on itself. Let me go ahead and say. I'm not talking about you. I love you. You know that? You and me. All right? All right, good. We gonna hang out. We gonna kick it. We gonna chill out. We gonna hang out. All right. Had to comfort my dog. Let my dog know. No, I'm not talking about you. I love you. But yeah, look at how it is that they ended up now. They out here on their face trying to get you Scorpios to pay them attention when they were trying to run you Scorpios off. They disrespected you in such a way. They wouldn't even listen to anything that you Scorpios had to say. You can't make this up. The King of Pentacles. And now they're tiptoeing in. They're trying to tiptoe in. Sly. King of Pentacles. Sly. Hey, Scorpios, how you doing? You all right? And now if you Scorpios are unprepared, if you Scorpios don't know what's going on, if you don't know how to get over that, if you don't know how to get through that game, you're going to be caught up thinking, oh, this person actually came around. Cool. Then that means that it's go time for me and this person to actually be in a relationship. This person is running yet another game because they're game goofy. They went from not even listening to anything that you had to say because to them you weren't attractive enough to now, not only do they want to be around you, but why do they want to be around you? They want to be around you to fleece you Scorpios. They want to be around you because they know that you Scorpios, y'all are single. Y'all are not necessarily looking for anybody per se. You're not running anybody down. Yes, you're looking. You're keeping, in a sense that you're keeping your options open. It's not a hard, you Scorpios are not standing on a hard platform, meaning that you Scorpios are not, oh, you're just stomped down with it of, oh, you're not with anybody. And that's what it is, and that's what it is, and that's what it is. It's like, no, you're single, but you are still able to mingle, get to know people. And if they are a good match for you, then they are a good match. If they're not a good match, then it is what it is. And that's what got a lot of people messed up. But you Scorpios, y'all are sitting like royalty because you're keeping your options open. And you Scorpios are not giving yourselves a difficult time being extreme in one thing or the other, right? And that's where I'm at with it, in the sense of like, that's where I'm at with it, where I'm learning how to come around and keep my own options open. Hold on a second. You did?
Yeah, he said, boy. Hey.
What'd he say? Yeah. When am I getting? And he said the end of the month. Okay. Because I really want it. I want to see. Sorry about that. That's my family members telling me about a painting that I'm getting that is gonna be a masterpiece, a master class. I can't wait to see it. So because I said that I'm into art, but anyway, I have like 2 art pieces. See, 2 art pieces. That's my dog over there. So yeah, and I'm gonna have a 3rd one over here in this corner over here. A big one, a big piece, bigger than those 2. And anyway, so yeah, so for you Scorpios, they coming in, tiptoeing in. They tiptoeing in, meaning that they're trying to be sneaky with it. They think if they talk to you Scorpios nicely, then you will accept them and be like, oh, okay, we're in a relationship now. We can be in one. That's a dub. The King of Wands and the Temperance right here represents you Scorpios being in a situation where your life has gotten much better. Why in the world would you Scorpios decide to be with them? You're not being with them. Everything is making itself available for you Scorpios, and you're going to go hang out with a goofy. The Temperance represents, the Ten of Swords, and the Hierophant here represents you Scorpios got your head on better than that. You Scorpios know that you can't take these people seriously. You know this. It's just that for you, y'all are handling it smoothly. Y'all are just gonna tell these people, hey, no thank you. Or maybe you may not even say anything to them. More than likely, you Scorpios will say something to them. But the way that you Scorpios are gonna handle yourselves, you Scorpios are gonna speak to them in a way where they'll understand what it is that you're talking about. without you delivering the message harshly. So you Scorpios may tell them no thank you. You Scorpios may say, hey, you're just keeping your options open and you're just trying to date and see who's out here. And you have things that you got to do, but goodbye. But it was good to hear from them again. Appreciate them for speaking to you, but you have things to do, like I said. And because a lot of you Scorpios, like I said before, y'all are already hip to the game. Y'all already know, for the majority of y'all, a lot of y'all already know what type of time it is. You can't take these people seriously. I mean, these people decided that they wanted to be so disrespectful like that. Do you know how disrespectful that is? And I've had that type of game ran on me so much. Not so much to the point where every single last person, obviously, that didn't happen. But I've seen it more than enough to know what's happening. The person thinks that because you're not popular or because you don't have clout, they're not even going to so much as even speak to you about any kind of common sense. But what they don't understand is they so stupid. They're making it so much about the game and attraction and trying to get attention and validation to the point where they're severely lacking in common sense. Somebody will offer you $1 million job, and not you, but a person stupid like that, they'll get $1 million job offered to them, and they will completely ignore it because they're not attracted to the person. Fam, who raised these individuals, fam? Where did they get this extreme mentality from? Let's clarify the Hierophant. Knight of Cups, Empress, the World, Two of Swords, King of Swords. Once again, my dear Scorpios, they out here doing bad. If you Scorpios have tried to make something work with anybody recently or fairly recently, could have been a couple of months ago, and things didn't work out, let me explain this to you Scorpios, because I want y'all to really understand what I'm saying. They down bad. And life has seriously humbled them. All right, now that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. If you ask me, you Scorpios are doing an absolute great job. Y'all are holding the line. You're not letting anybody intervene, intrude, invade your life. Someone who's just dysfunctional, right? You Scorpios are remaining strong, and you Scorpios admire strength. So I can't say this enough. You Scorpios are doing an absolute amazing job. Don't allow anybody to be in your life. All it is that they're going to do is mess your life up. Don't do that. And you know that, and you'll accept them in your life because maybe you may want somebody. It is what it is. Still, don't do that. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I'm trying to get the YouTube channel to over 100K subscribers, trying to get the views, trying to get everything, right? Working hard to get there, right? Remaining patient. Please, if you'd like to help me get on that journey, right? Stay on that path, smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you'll be notified whenever I drop my videos. And please, I would like to see more you Scorpios come through. I don't really get a lot of you Scorpios coming through and getting readings from me. I would like to speak to more of you because I like interacting with Scorpios. I think a lot of y'all are some really funny people. Y'all can crack jokes like nobody's business. A lot of people don't know that. But yeah, there's a link in the comment section called a Linktree link. Click on it and it will redirect you where you can get a personal reading from me. Peace.